One of these stars is sitting in the secret square, and the contestant who picks it first could win a prize package worth $2,523. Which star is it? Janet Leigh, Wally Cox, Rosemary, Shecky Greene, George Maharis, Reiner, Suzanne Pleshette, Buddy Hackett, or Paul Lynde, all in the Hollywood Square. And here is the master of the Hollywood Square, Peter Marshall.
Thank you, Kenny Williams, and a very good evening. Welcome to the Hollywood Squares. Hello, stars.
Hello, Peter Marshall.
Peter,
Now, about this outfit, Sammy Davis, eat your heart out.
the showboat?
Don't I look like an interlocutor?
You look like you parked a showboat somewhere and went to see Mr. Calhoun somewhere.
Keep them cards and letters coming in, folks. That's Buddy Hackett, care of Hollywood Squares. Anyway, we greet our Miss Circle. This is Gladys. I believe it's Jelinus. How do you do? Welcome to our show, dear.
Yay!
Gladys is from Indian Head, Maryland, and she has been married 28 years. They have 8 children, ranging from 5 to 23. Wow, and 1 grandchild. Good luck this evening, dear.
Thank you.
Our Mr. X is Greg Detloff. Greg, welcome to the Hollywood Squares. Nice to see you. Greg is a football, baseball coach who also teaches science. Greg is married to a fashion model. They enjoy scouting football games. Well, good for you. We'll have a commercial word or two. We'll return and play our first game for the Secret Square worth over $2,500.
What's this? The Oni World has lost its cheesy color.
I'll save up to 70%. Cheap tickets, the best kept secret in travel.
Object for the players is to get 3 stars in a row, either across or down a diagonal. It is up to them to figure out if the stars give me a correct answer or making one up. That's how they get the squares. Every game won is worth $250, and the person who wins the most cash tonight will win a brand new car. In addition, in our first 2 games, they play for a secret square. If one of our contestants picks the secret square and he or she is correct, they will receive this in round 1. Kenny?
And Circle starts the Secret Square game, which includes the Con Prelude organ with a strummer and other exclusive features designed to make your home an instant music hall from Con. And new Strata Lounger low-back living room chairs that are full-size reclining chairs. Exclusive headrest pops right up. The Strata Lounger low-back, designed for style and comfort. And new from Weldwood, a line of home-safe adhesives for every job around the house. Non-flammable, non-toxic, non-sniffable from Weldwood. And Maslin's Inner Circle carpeting in a subtle swirling pattern made of Cumuloff nylon from Monsanto. Good looks that will last for years. Maslin makes all carpets that way. And Jolly Time popcorn, the fluffy, tender popcorn, tasty, tender popping snack time treat for the family. Jolly Time popcorn.
Let us show the home audience the secret square. As you know, the stars are brief. Before the show, to help them with the bluffs, I
Peter?
understand. Yes.
Plus a beautiful portable color television set I forgot to add.
Well, Kenny, don't pick on me. That's your job.
That you can carry.
I understand, Gladys, that you won the toss backstage. That means you'll start. To whom are you going, dear?
Wally Cox.
All righty. Wallace, you've forgotten which egg is the raw one and which is the hard-boiled one. So you take the mystery egg and spin it. It twirls like a top according to the joy of cooking. Is it raw or cooked?
May I point out that at the beginning, both are mystery eggs?
Yes, we have mystery eggs. Now, you spin it. It twirls like a top. According to the joy of cooking, is it raw or cooked?
I love the way he talks. Well, the joy of cooking is spinning the one that's been cooked. That goes a lot faster.
Gladys, he says the one that's cooked.
I agree.
Right. The raw egg will simply topple over and cry. Okay. Good hair. Good. German philosopher Karl Marx once said, the theory of communism can be summed up in one sentence. Abolish all... what?
Work.
Work.
Disagree.
No private property. And we have an X there. All right, Gladys?
Janet.
Janet, according to a Red Book magazine survey, do most women find what men talk about more interesting than what women talk about?
Would you do that again?
Do most women find what men talk about more interesting than what women talk about?
Well, I will answer personally. I don't.
She said no.
I'll agree.
It is yes. If you are incorrect, your opponent gets the square. Next goes there for Craig.
Ball in.
For $250. Richard Burton said recently that he gets up and does it every morning for 2 or 3 hours while Elizabeth is still sleeping. What does he do?
He surprises her.
No, but Richard Burton did say recently that he gets up and does it every morning for 2 or 3 hours while Elizabeth is still sleeping. What does he do?
Takes a nap. I would say, since he's off the juice, probably, I would say jogging, some kind of exercise.
Exercise.
I'll agree with that.
No, he writes his memoirs like, once upon a time, I met this lady. No, we put a circle there. Back in it. Gladys?
Carl Reiner.
True or false, Carl?
Yes.
Dueling. Dueling is legal in Uruguay as long as both contestants are registered blood donors.
I thought that was Paraguay. Wait, let me... yes.
I'll agree.
That's it. Yes, true. $250. Joe? I have been informed that Rosemary was the secret square. Nobody chose Rose, so we'll add something on our next game, which is going to begin right now. So what do we have in prize-wise in round 2, Kenneth?
Well, let's start this secret square game.
Right.
It's now worth $4,851.
Good.
Including from Frigidaire, these 4 quality appliances. A Frigidaire washer and dryer made to take care of today's fabrics day after day after day. And a Frigidaire microwave oven cooks in minutes instead of hours. And a Frigidaire upright food freezer that stores up to 549 pounds of food. If you didn't know it before, you know it now. Every Frigidaire is not a refrigerator. And Kikkoman soy sauce, the all-purpose sauce that brings out the best in all meats, fish, fowl, and vegetables. Gives them an exciting new taste tang. Kikkoman. And Flint Coat Peel and Stick floor tile. Simple to put down because the adhesive is on the back. Flint Coat Peel and Stick in distinctive decorator styles. Plus, a $1,000 gift certificate from the famous Spiegel Catalog Company. Over 50,000 quality items providing value, selection, and economy. Spiegel, Chicago, 60609.
Let us show the home audience the secret square. Craig, you'll start this round, sir.
Carl Reiner.
Carl, in what famous Shakespearean play would you find the characters Antony and Cleopatra?
In all of them. He writes the same. You can't tell. You just switch the lines around. Anthony?
Antony and Cleopatra. What famous Shakespearean play would you find the characters Antony and Cleopatra?
In,
Come blow your horn.
Now, wait. Oh, isn't that awful? Anthony and Cleopatra was written by George Bernard Shaw. And
This
the
is the
Shakespeare
Shakespearean
one, the
play,
Shakespeare
yeah.
version is called Cleopatra.
I'll agree. No, it's called Antony and Cleopatra.
What is the other one called?
I don't know.
George
If
Bernard
you're
Shaw.
incorrect,
Somebody.
you're voting against the square.
You're better off with
It's Caesar and
anything with
Cleopatra.
Uruguay
No.
and Paraguay.
No,
That's...
but we can't keep America in the dark. It's Caesar and Cleopatra, the other one. Thank you.
All right. Gladys, pick a star.
Paul Lynde.
True or false? It is illegal in certain parts of Georgia for chickens to cross roads.
Well, in the case of Georgia versus Kakilaki. It's true.
It's true.
I agree.
It is true. Yeah. Wow. Great. All time. When you swallow something, Wallace, what is the average time it takes to get from the mouth to the tummy-tum?
For whom to get...
The food.
Oh,
from the
I
mouth
get,
to the
I get
stomach.
the picture now.
How many seconds? The average time.
Let's see, the average, 27, 27 divided by 2. It's 14
seconds.
14 seconds.
I disagree.
No, 6 seconds. A little
Yes.
faster than
Well,
that. Yes.
if you
And
swallow
Gladys, it's
more
your turn.
slowly, it's better for you.
Janet Leigh.
Janet, according to the Guinness Book of World Records, what actor or actress received the most pay for a role in a single film?
Is that including all time?
No, for one single film.
I mean, but
Of all time, yes.
Of all
What
time.
actor or actress received the most pay for a role in a single film? According to the Guinness Book of World Records.
Yeah.
I would say Elizabeth Taylor.
I'll agree.
For Cleopatra, she has already been paid $3 million, and it could reach $7. Wow. How, I don't know. But it is circle in the commercial. Incredible.
Hi, I'm Patsy, and I work at the scooter store.
June 15th, the Game Show Network.
Greg, it's your turn.
George Harris.
This is and that's the Secret Square. Greg Dello. Question is worth $4,851. Listen carefully, everyone. All righty. Who was the president of the Soviet Union? Brezhnev, Kosygin, or Podgorny?
The president.
Brezhnev, Kosygin, or Podgorny?
Podgorny.
I agree.
Nikolai Podgorny. Hey! Congratulations, Craig. That's marvelous. Is your wife here this evening?
Yes, she is.
Beautiful. For our football, baseball coach, science teacher, you have the organ, the lounge chairs, the carpeting, the color TV, the washer and the dryer, the microwave oven, the freezer, the floor tiles, the $1,000 gift certificate. Prize is worth $4,800, and I can even see the cars. I got my glasses on. I'm so excited. Nice to see everybody here. Okay, back to the matter of money. Gladys?
Rosemary.
Rosemary, my daughter. True or false? A scoop of chocolate ice cream has almost 3 times more calories than a scoop of vanilla.
Well, let's see. Yeah, vanilla I think has the least. Yeah, I think that's true. Chocolate has more calories than vanilla?
3 times.
3 times, yes.
I disagree.
No, they're about the same, Ro. So we have a circle there. Craig, all right, ahead.
Suzanne Pleshette.
Susan, there is only one star who's ever won an Oscar, an Emmy, a Tony, and a Grammy. Which star is it? Only one star has won an Oscar, an Emmy, a Tony, and a Grammy.
And a Grammy.
An Oscar, an Emmy,
A Tony. And a Grammy.
Barbra Streisand.
Barbra Streisand.
I'll agree.
That's the one, superstar. What in it? Gladys?
Shecky Greene, please.
What?
Hi, Shecky. How you doing?
What?
Is this a fun evening?
I laugh, yeah. Hi, Gladys.
Hi, Shecky.
How the kids?
Incidentally, if you are correct, you'll have the circle in the game. So listen carefully. Incorrect X will get the square. President Nixon recently got a new one that weighs 5 tons and cost $500,000 to build. What is it?
A driver. Well, President Nixon, let's see, 5 tons. He's traveling a lot. President Nixon just recently got a new car.
A new car, automobile.
What was the question?
President Nixon recently got a new one that weighs 5 tons and cost $500,000 to build. What is it? Shecky said an automobile.
I'll agree.
A limousine, in fact, with a circle and $500. That is correct.
My teacher's watching the thought I was a dummy, huh?
Say, Gladys, you have $500, which is most important because the player with
Excuse
the
me,
most cash during
Peter.
the show. I have to finish this, buddy. Gets a special bonus prize, and Kenny Williams will tell us about that. I'm sorry, buddy.
Yes, it's a brand new Vega sedan. It's the little car by Chevrolet that does everything well. A success last year, now with improvement. Chevy's Vega.
Yes, buddy. What did you have to say?
Our president, has an automobile that costs $500,000.
And change, yes.
And 5 tons.
Where is he going?
Where is he going and what will he get? Incidentally, if the show should end in the middle of the game, we will give you $50, each of you $50, which is very important because it will count toward your cash total and the big bonus prize at the end of the show. Now, you understand, we'll play the game until we hear the buzzer, and if one contestant has selected a star, then when the buzzer rings, then he or she will ask the question, and will complete his or her turn. And we'll clear the board, and we'll start this round with, I believe, Gladys.
Janet Leigh, please.
Janet, is it proper to give wine as a wedding gift?
Well, for my wedding, I'd say great. I would not believe it would be a proper gift.
She said no.
I'll agree.
It is, yes. It's proper and considered a very good gift, in fact.
See, I was
next
right.
there, Craig?
Paul Lynde.
Paul, in the Bible, who was Naomi's faithful companion?
Tonto.
Naomi's faithful companion in the Bible.
Faithful companion in the Bible. Naomi's. Abraham.
I'll agree.
Ruth. For the circle, Gladys. Right ahead.
Wally Cox, please.
What would you call a boy ladybird? A boy ladybird. What would you call a boy ladybird?
Ms.? No, I take that back gradually. A boy ladybird is you just give it a deeper intonation. Ladybird.
He says you also call a boy ladybird a ladybird.
I'll agree.
That's right, yes. And Craig, it's your turn. For the block diagonally. Were the original 10 Commandments carved on one large tablet or on 2 separate ones?
The original 10 Commandments Mel Brooks was there, and he told me that it was one lip, but it had a split down the middle, and it had a little double arc on top.
Did you say one?
Yes.
I'll agree.
No, two separate
He
ones.
carried them that way, yes.
Five commandments on
If you remember,
each,
Charlton
which
has
makes
to
sense.
carry them this way.
We can't put a circle there, Gladys. You'll have to earn that yourself, but after we sell this product. We'll be right back.
It keeps jamming. What are we going to do?
Kick it? We'll kick it. You'll be buzzing all week.
Gladys, your turn, love.
Call Reiner to win.
For $750, according to Amy Vanderbilt, is it ever in bad taste for a woman to wear a hat?
Is it ever in bad taste for a woman to wear a hat? Oh, yes. Yes.
I'll agree.
No. Amy says hats are never in bad taste.
What about in the shower?
No, that's right. Well, a shower hat, a bad hat. We put an X there. Back in it, Craig.
Buddy Hackett.
Buddy, true or false? In New Zealand, the sheep outnumber the people 20-1.
Now, there's a lot goes with that. There's a lot of people who will follow other people, and they're oftentimes referred to as sheep. However, if you mean real sheep,
I mean real sheep,
where they pull the wool off them and has a terrible odor, and they get very skinny,
yeah,
and they step and stuff and all like that.
Yeah, right.
That's true.
He said it's true.
I'll agree.
New Zealand has 60 million sheep and only 3 million people. With an X. And it's your turn, Gladys.
Suzanne Pleshette, black.
According to psychologists, pretty lady, what is the one subject married women talk to other women about most frequently?
Well, let me see. I guess it's sex.
Sex.
I disagree.
I'll have to get it's their husbands, but I can't. So I'll have to disagree. Well, that's why I got to. They can't take sex.
Then.
They can only take husbands. We put a circle there.
It's certainly
Rosemary.
not sex, then.
Ro, listen carefully, love.
I agree with Suzanne. I don't agree with the answer to that
Well, I
question.
know. Well, according to the National Safety Council, if your clothes catch on fire, will running help? According to the National Safety Council, if your clothes catch on fire, will running help?
No, but it's great for the legs. If you keep
running on fire.
Running
clothes,
on
help?
No, you should stop and try to cover yourself with something, a blanket or something like that.
Running fans the flame. Better lie down, roll over, and we put an X there. Gladys, your turn. Go right ahead, dear.
Shecky Greene.
Shecky, before he became a singer, Frank Sinatra used to write about something in New Jersey. What did he write about?
Well, I know Frank happens to love sports, and Frank was an amateur fighter. And had asked me about Frank, huh? Frank was a sports writer.
I'll agree.
A sports writer, yes, sirree, with a circle. Let me explain something here. The cubicle open is closed, Maharis. If you are correct, you will get the game. Incorrect, circle will get the square. George, up to you. When Lady Godiva took her famous naked ride through the streets of Coventry, wearing only her courage, isn't that put well here? She was protesting something. What was it?
She was protesting something. Oh, she was protesting the rights of women.
Disagree. High taxes. X gets the square. $250. Craig, that Hey, we're going to clear the board. Every cubicle is worth $50. Craig, you'll start it.
George Maharis.
George.
Well, I might as
True or
well.
false?
Gotta go on.
According to psychologists, most girls think that men with hairy chests are more masculine than men without it.
Well, personally speaking, my personal experience is the opposite because I don't have any. But I would say that because of the primitiveness, yes, I would say they think
I'll agree.
It is true, and if you don't believe me, ask Burt Reynolds, yes. Gladys? Paul, according to Queen Elizabeth of England, there is something in the air near Windsor Castle which makes it unbearable for her to take tea in the castle garden. What is it?
A flock of naughty pigeons. Something in the air.
Yeah.
Something in the air that makes it impossible. Probably a shedding of leaves.
I'll agree.
No, the sound of planes. Windsor is on the main flight approach to the London airport with an X.
Janet Leigh.
Janet Leigh for $250. This would be a tie game. Ooh. True or false? When Michelangelo painted the Mona Lisa, he was only 16 years of age.
I have to say yes.
I disagree.
It's false. He didn't paint the
was
Mona Lisa.
Vincent van Gogh.
Leonardo da Vinci did. With an X and $500, we have a tie game. Okay, now, we're going to clear the board. This game could be for the automobile, and Gladys, you'll start. Take a start.
Wally Cox.
Wallace. True or false? The truly healthy person rarely experiences worry or anxiety.
What does he experience? The truly...
A healthy person rarely experiences worry or anxiety. True or
Okay,
false?
yes, true.
He said true.
Say it one more time.
Okay, because this is important. If you are correct, you'll have $550 in the car. So everybody, caution, listen. True or false? The truly healthy person rarely experiences worry or anxiety. Wally said that's true.
I disagree.
The person who never worries and is never anxious is probably in serious trouble. It's false. Circle gets the square, and you've won it, my love.
Great.
We have had a most exciting evening here. Winners all around. First of all, Craig, we have $500 in cash. You have won the secret square, $4,800. That should be exciting.
Yes, it is.
We have lovely parting gifts for you. And Gladys, you have $550 in cash. Lovely parting gifts along with a Chevrolet Vega sedan. Your keys. We congratulate you. Thank you, my dear. Marvelous. You needed it? Oh, marvelous. Say, Carl Reiner produces the Dick Van Dyke Show, Suzanne Pleshette, the new Bob Newhart Show, Buddy Hackett at the Sahara Hotel, Paul Lynde, the Paul Lynde Show, Shecky Greene at the Riviera Hotel. Rosemarie, we love you, Wally, Paul, everybody. Peter Marshall wishing you and yours a lovely evening. Join us here next week. Bye-bye. Thank you.
From an insurance company. The Match Game Madhouse opens for business next. Then Whammies run amok on Press Your Luck, followed by Wheel of Fortune.
Funny on TV is nearly extinct. A good comic is a rare sighting these days, so when we find one, we study it. But sometimes we need to get closer. Here at the GSN Comics and Captivity Institute, we're like a hothouse where the funny flower can grow.
Anybody from Cleveland here tonight? Anybody showing hands?
Game show crowds can be brutal. We're making sure these kids are ready.
National Lampoon's Funny Money, a new game show featuring the best young comics in showbiz, premiering June 15th at 10 p.m. only on Game Show Network.
Comedy. It's a science.